Welcome to this episode of the DJ Interview with your host, Harry the Big Dog.
I do believe we are live. What is up, everyone? Harry the Big Dog here. And man, oh man, we got a show for you today. I got my boy MD with us, and we did an interview actually before, way back in I think 2020. So we're gonna catch up and see what MD is doing. He is a super producer out of Long Island, New York, and what we're going to get into now is he's talking more about, and I think this is important for DJs too. We're going to be talking more about the film aspect of all these situations that's going on now, because a lot of DJs do not have any pictures, any videos, or anything of them. If you are in the chat live right now, type in who you are and where you are watching from. So let me bring my man on right now, because we are just doing this thing. MD, what is going on,
Word,
my
what's
brother?
the word? How's everything? You already know.
I am chilling, man.
All right.
I am chilling. How you be, bro?
Hanging in there, man. Work every day. You know how I go. Trying to I like creating immortality as much as possible. So you know, that's the agenda at the end of the day.
At the end of the day. So let's catch everybody up to where we interviewed before. So we talked about your DJ career. We talked about your producing career.
Correct.
Just to reiterate, let everybody know your government name if you want. Your how you got that MD name.
Well, okay, that's crazy.
Let's get everybody caught up with your producing career. A few minutes of your DJing and your producing career, who you produced.
Okay.
So let's start with the name first.
All right. Government is Douglas Brinson. And you can look me up on Facebook, follow me, however you want to do it. Brinson. It's a famous last name. You know, that's actually, not to sound funny, LeBron James' wife is family. So her name is Savannah Brinson.
Wow.
So, shout you out. You know, oh wait, hold on. Can I say something first and foremost?
Yes.
I have to show respects to one of my homies who just passed away, named Twin, Dre.
Okay.
Shout him out, Dre. Gonna miss you, brother, very well. He just recently passed. I can't even explain the levels. It's basically seeing him grow up. He was with my man LA in his side of town, but we all grew up together.
Right.
And he just recently passed. So, have to give him a shout out first and foremost. Peace. All right, your man MD says, rest in peace, my brother.
Oh
For
man.
real. You know,
Sorry to hear.
but back to the original, Doug Brinson once again. On my TikTok, Instagram, all of that, it's exclusive beats only. All right, because if you fuck with me sorry, I don't mean to curse. Is it all right to curse?
This is a radio friendly.
Okay. All right, so you mess with me, you follow me, you know what I'm about. I'm all about original beats. I'm all about originality because as long as you stay original, it never gets old the first time somebody hears it. From there, I've just been I've done produced for Busta Rhymes, Flipmo Squad, other various artists I have my hands in. I'm sure you know of. Once again, like I deal with a lot of EPMD project I just did, the Quiet Before the Storm project I just put out with them. I'm everywhere. I got a lot of different entities floating at one single time. So it's really hard to say. Right now I like, doing videos and basically putting visuals to all the work that I do behind the scenes. So little by little, everything that I do, like it transforms from DJing into the producing, into the videos. And I basically become like a one-stop shop,
Nice.
That's how we do it.
Uh-huh. So what I wanted to bring you on for now and talk about is more of the film aspect of producing and everything.
Yes.
We know already you're a producer, music producer,
Correct.
and I think people use that term loosely because you got your producer, you got your executive producer, you got your engineer. I don't know which one you are.
Can I tell you honestly?
Hmm.
I'm like everything. I don't want to sound funny. I'm everything. You could come to me and say, I don't know what I want to do. And you're going to walk out with a full project video streaming on platforms. And, the difference, what I like to say is, like I said, I'm a chef. I'm a chef,
Okay.
and I help create you. I know it sounds crazy, but I help create you, and just basically in doing what I do, it led to all of the different entities. Films being one of the, I think every component is key, but the more components you have, the more you
Yes.
can bring the project that you're working with to life.
To life. Yes.
And, like you can have a
Totally
hot
agree.
song, but if there's no video to the hot song, it's not going to go as far as it can.
Right.
And that's how I got into videos. I ended up kind of turning into the guy that I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And what I ended up doing was, until I found that guy, I kept learning, the things that I wanted to see in my videos, the things that I wanted to do in my videos. I learned it. And from there, you start honing in. And I was always told by one of my good true friends, Larry, rest in soul as well.
Wow.
He's like, whenever you watching a video, and this is how I got to where I'm at. He's like, whenever you watching a video and you get excited about what you see, he said, stop. He said, look at it and break it down, and you'll see how they did it. So once he's made my eye a little bit more keener,
Yeah.
if you want to say, it became real simple, and I learned even one of the biggest things, which a lot of people do wrong, and I'll tell you, all you video people and music people, I'm telling you what y'all do wrong. And well, let me ask you a question, and this is back to the music thing.
Right.
what is the common denominator from a song? And I'm gonna get a lot of controversy for this. I know I am. I know I am. But I'm gonna be solid, dead on. What is the common denominator from old songs to new songs? Why DJ could spin old songs to new songs, and why certain artists are don't last long. You have certain artists that last forever, like they'll last like 20 years, 25 years, and you have certain
Right.
artists that'll last for a year.
And you want
What's
weekend.
what's the common denominator of the 20-year artists?
Good question. Is it the beat?
No,
Lyrics?
kinda.
Somebody in the
But it's
chat
something
help me
within
out.
the lyrics that make them more common denominators.
The hook?
No,
I'm out.
they don't ad lib. If you notice, those that have acapellas, there's not too many ad libs. The ones that ad lib, they in and out fast. They come in and out fast. Give me 1 second. And they're like gimmicky. But if you get artists like Rakim, KRS-One, on up to Drake, Lil Wayne, they don't ad lib. So instead of getting all into the yelling and screaming, you actually soaking in the lyrics and you're repeating what they're saying.
Right.
And they're making you concentrate on them, not the gimmick of the whole thing. So I learned to dumb it, and I hate to say it, I learned to dumb it down. And I get into a lot of debates with artists.
That's one
about
of my
when they're in
favorite
the
words.
studio.
Dumb it down.
Yeah, the artists are the ones that, hold on 1 second, I apologize. Artists are the ones that are most passionate about their music, and they go crazy. Yo, I want 5 tracks. I need 16 over here because I got to do this and layer this out. And bro, just keep it simple, and they're gonna put it on repeat. They're gonna put it on repeat, and that the simple. So every song on the radio is a simple beat.
Right.
It's like a boom, pat, boom, pat. Every song on the radio is simple beat because it's on repeat, and you don't want to repeat a lot of crazy stuff. 1 second, I apologize. Let me just get this going real quick. I see my thing going down. I apologize. Give me 1 second.
All right, everybody.
Sorry about that.
We had a charger issue.
Yeah, definitely. So got me into films. I used my nephew as an experiment to learn because I needed a subject to to practice on.
Now, before you get into that, what drew you to the film aspect or the music, more like the music videos? This is what I see you doing. What drew you to that? What inspired you to want to even, pick up a camera and film somebody?
Because you want to tell your side. Everyone has a story. From videos, like even when I saw web series, I'm a thing of capturing. Even cameras, even before then, like that "Oh You Mad Because I'm Styling on You" video.
Right.
I had a camera in my hand, and it's all about documenting and telling your side of the story, whether it be background or whether you want to do music videos or movie. I had a web series as well called Price of Fame, which was pretty cool, but the people involved wasn't, how can I say it? It started out well, but then the scripts turned real. You know what I'm saying? Which would have probably made for better content.
Yeah.
You need full cooperation for things to flow right. But and speaking of Price of Fame, I did put out I just released a song on iTunes called Price of Fame as well.
Okay.
So if y'all want to look it up, MD, Realms of Reality, Price of Fame. It actually it's talking about artists that desire to want to be in the industry. So nothing bad.
Oh, okay.
You know, but now with the filming, back to that. Like I said, I learned things go further with videos of film or a story behind it. It engages and captures the people.
Right.
So how can I say? What I just like to bring it to life. If you have an idea, bring it to the table. I always like for you to take me somewhere. You feel me? Somewhere where I'm not thinking of. So it actually recreates juice flow.
Right.
To create, to do something that wasn't there, that it wasn't there yesterday and it's here today. You know what I'm saying? And I love doing that.
Now I couldn't show any of the videos, and I'll put them in the link. But if anybody want to watch the original interview that we did back in, it was 2020, right? That link is in the description, in wherever this is streaming at, it's in the description. But the filming aspect is, to me, is on the lines of what you said. It's telling your point of view of this song or this story as the director and producer of it. So I'm in film school now again. And it is just relearning a lot of stuff because I came from the actual film aspect of it. Now, it's video, it's cameras that does the video. And it's a different animal. You can shoot a whole movie. People have proved you can shoot a whole movie on your iPhone or Android phone.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's
just capturing.
Crazy.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you something crazy. My man Larry, rest his soul again, he gave me a lot of critical advice. He said, if you want to learn how to do a real good film, you know what you watch? And I'm like, what? He said, watch the 1920s and 1930 films. I said, well, what do you mean by that? He said, just watch it. He said, the camera angles. He said, they don't have that technology that we have today. Watch those films. And he said, and even more importantly than watching that, watch the edits.
Yeah.
He said, because the editor used to cut the film.
Yes.
He don't have
physically
a chance to
cut
go back
a film.
again. He don't have a chance to go back again and say, oh, I made a mistake, wrong cut. Let me take that back together. He didn't get that chance. So every cut was for a reason. Every angle's for a reason. And if you go back and you watch those black and whites and just watch it with a different eye, it actually teaches you. School is used to fine tune all the blanks and the questions. If you want to learn lighting, shout out Mr. Chu, my photo teacher who taught me how to develop film, shoot film, taught me all about the f-stops and the everything. Like I said, it's simple. And you have all the tools. Like, I'll tell you something that's crazy. Just like music, film and music is the same exact thing. But one you're dealing with sound and one you're dealing with picture, but it's the same thing. And this is why I'm able to flow through all different platforms. You put me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever program you're running with, whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter, because film and music is the same thing. It's just a sound bit or a clip. What you could do effects to the sound bit, you could do effects to the clip. It's the same thing. What I also learned is the magic of film is to use the effect without them knowing that you're using the effect.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? Because you have a million effects in the world. You could blame a film out all day, but if you could use it without them knowing that you're using it,
Mm-hmm.
That's when you're doing it correct. That's when you're doing it correct. So, and I
So
like, go ahead.
one of the things I wanted to bring you on and explain is the importance of the DJs having video to back them up for their EPKs and any other thing, so people can physically, we live in a visual world right now,
Correct.
and if you're not on this social media, you probably don't exist except for your little bubble of people.
Correct.
So having an EPK, what an EPK is for you people that don't know, is an electronic press kit.
Yeah.
And that has all your visuals, pictures, videos that you've done of shows, musics that you may have produced, interviews, whatever you have.
And you can always update it. You can always
Yes,
update
and you
it.
can always update it. But the importance, and I was talking about this back in 2020 about DJs doing video, because I talked to a lot of them, and I get it. Sometimes you don't have another person to record you,
Right.
but when you are able to, just somebody get that little frame. And I just wanted
Right.
to vibe with you on the importance of all of that and being visual, because you're working in music videos right now, and it's visual. It's so people can see and feel the song.
I'll tell you something that I did probably 8 years ago, probably more around there, and still no one has done it today. DJs, and it would have changed the platform of DJs. I did I was making hour long videos of a DJ. Like I'll set him up in front of a green screen, and I'll let him DJ. I'll record him behind the green screen, and then behind him, I will put up advertisings, backgrounds.
Right.
Like it'll look like a party crowd behind him. And
After
depending
you
on
key the green screen out, for
Right.
everybody who don't know what MD is talking about, it's just a screen that's green. And when you take it into most editing softwares, you can take that green out and replace it with any other background.
Correct. So I was doing that, and doing different occasions. I'll have you have them doing a party, and you can specialize it to, let's say it's Michelle's party,
Right.
and he can sit there and DJ, like an hour, 2-3 hours video with Michelle's name in the background, the occasion, and personalize it, as well as general videos as well. So like wherever, let's say, and I want to use an example, Funkmaster Flex, let's say, did a video like that, and basically like a live mixtape or recorded mixtape of him doing it. So you can spin him at your parties. He'll be on all your TV screens spinning your songs. You know what I'm saying? And like basically listen to a mixtape party. But I haven't seen anybody still do it. I see a lot of DJs, coming out there, and they going crazy, which we'll get into that's a whole nother situation. The DJs with no headphones. I don't want to say how you DJ with no headphones. We'll get into that.
With the newer technology, it's easy.
I understand that, but it takes away from it takes away from the raw, from you learning how to make sounds work.
Right.
Now they just allow you to throw everything together, because everything, it's set up now to where songs in the same keynotes come together.
Yeah.
But it's whatever. It's the world. It's the world.
Now, I don't know about you or everybody that mixed early in life with actual vinyl, but we didn't have the keys and everything. You just did all that in your head,
Right.
and you knew what sound right. If
Right.
I'm striking a chord, somebody put that in the comment. You just knew what it sounded like, and if it sounded good to you, it was good enough to play.
Right.
Now with the newer technology, with Serato, with Denon DJ, and those are name brands for different pieces of equipment, you have color coded keys, you have the beats per minute, and that's how they can do and DJ without headphones, because you're visually seeing the sound waves.
Right. Shout out. Now, as far as with my filming now, I do have one artist that I'm particularly concentrating on, getting him documented. And I got some animation stuff coming too. So we're gonna, I'm getting into that world too soon. But it's Punchline Q. I got a few of his videos out, which we've done with DJ Cool Kid. Are you I'm sure you're familiar with DJ Cool Kid?
I'm not familiar, but I will get.
I'm gonna put you
We need
on.
to get him on here.
I'm gonna put you on. He's the next up. He's running like Manhattan type of deal, Turn Up Radio. So I'm gonna definitely get you guys linked in, because he's the one to tune into. He's featuring in one of the videos that I did with Punchline Q, which is it was Friends video, and what else I got? The Ain't Gonna Hold You campaign, which has 14 videos, which I've done with 14 different artists. That's out there running rampant.
Right.
And I'm looking for my next adventure right now. Honestly, I'm looking to get into something. I'm having my studio in the back being built up. If you see my Facebook page, Douglas Brinson Facebook page,
yeah,
you'll see the update of my studio being done, which, if everything goes right within the next week or so, I'll be in there changing the world again. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, I'm looking for the next filming adventure to get involved with.
Now, when we talked before, this was probably back in December, you sent me a couple of videos. One of them was Respirator. Yep. One was China, and the other one was Friends.
That's
and
Punchline
the way
Q.
Yes, Punchline Q. And the way they're shot is so, another level.
I appreciate it.
And to me, somebody else, they may not see what I see, but I think they're just shot and edited. And then you told me you did all of it. And I'm like, okay, bro, we got to talk, because...
Well, like I said, Punchline Q, that's my man, 50 grand. He can never, ever do wrong in my world. Even if he did wrong, he's still good. Just putting it out there for everyone to know. Punchline Q is good forever. He comes to me with ideas. He's like, yo, I want to work on this. I want to do this. And like I said, yo, this is what I do. And I love doing it. He comes to me with an idea. We'll sit there. I'll take his idea, make the beat to it. We'll record it. So that's me playing producer.
Right.
We record it. That's me playing engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll put it out. And then I become video man. And then I become editor. And from there, Punchline Q does all of the public. I got my channels that I put it through my networks as well.
Yeah.
But Punchline Q, he actually does his part and works the product. So that's one of the reasons why I actually concentrate on him, because out of all the artists that I deal with, no offense to none of y'all, I love you all. But Punchline Q actually takes the product and cares about it and brings it over the finish line as much as possible. Nice. A lot of artists, I love you all.
MD loves everybody.
Right. But they take the product, and one of the worst things in the world, they become their biggest fan. And they listen to themselves 6.7 million times and think that they're the hottest shit stuff on the planet. I'm so sorry. They're the hottest thing on the planet.
You're going to have me editing.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, America. They think that they're the hottest thing on the planet, and they end up crashing themselves. I got another song about that called Wake Up. And it's about MCs and producers hanging themselves before they can even get started. You know, it's a lot of it's a lot involved, man. It's a lot involved.
Wow. So now, with the producing of the music, you said mixing down the music, then you're creating the video concept and everything. You're shooting the video, you're editing the video. Do you see a problem in there somewhere where if you're not in the mix, none of that happens?
Well, back to what I said, most don't follow through. And I like to, if I'm involved with it, I have to see results. I don't want to half things. I'm not a halfer.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So, and here's the funny part, man. As long as it's for free, they will be. I'll have a line out my door of 15 miles. If I say hey, free, it's 15 miles. As soon as I say, yo, it costs $1 and it's for your product, they disappear. Now, I God bless the child, number one. And I've always learned that, and this is one of the reasons why I am the way I am today, because I took the time to develop myself and not always wait for others.
Right.
So, but when I do decide to help others with what I can for as far as I can, I expect them to take it and run with it to the finish line.
Right.
Now, I got a lot of songs out there with a lot of artists. And I can see if they're generating sales. I can see it all. And the way I look at it, if I do a song with you and I put it out there on iTunes and all, I gave you $1 million, bro. I gave you $1 million. But you have to go get it.
Right.
And that's where the difference is. Most don't want to go get it. And they love the fact that it's there. But come on, man, I did everything else. I can't go get the money for you too. And it's your product that I gave you.
For real. Hey,
So
shout out DJ Don Julio.
Yes, sir. What's going down, sir? Peace.
I got a question. I had on the prior episode, I had a producer, former DJ producer, and he ghost produced songs. He wouldn't tell me who he did it for because it's confidential. But have you done that before?
Yes.
I know you're not able to tell who because of all the written stuff.
Right. Because they don't want they want you to respect them for the talent. And if they know that somebody else did it, it kind of takes away from their legacy. Peace, Don. So yeah, it's written in contractual agreements. You can't blow them up.
Right.
You can't blow them up. But I have plaques. To to show my work. I don't have it with me right now. I'm inside I'm inside my home. You know what I'm saying? I'm not inside the studio. And
the studio's getting rebuilt.
Yes, sir. 100%. Like I said, I'm excited about that. I can't even lie. But I do my best to help. I'm a cook. You don't see me. You hear, taste, dance, and you probably can smell it. You feel what I'm saying? But you won't see me unless I come out the kitchen, and I really don't come out the kitchen to be seen. And here's the bad part. I'll probably notice and I hate to say it this way, I'll probably notice when I'm going. You know what I'm saying? But up until that point, I don't mind it because I can actually walk the street normal, live a normal life. I can go place, I could do things without no harassment. So
that's like a fine line everybody wants to do, no matter what your thing is, we just happen to be on a DJ show. So DJs want to be recognized, but not at that Michael Jackson level where you couldn't even go to the bathroom by yourself without a whole security team.
But see, the thing is, if you want to generate money, you have to go through the process.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't make money out the closet. Even if someone probably did, who knows? But
that's what brings me to wanting to chat with you and the rest of the audience about being visual or being visible, because you have to be as they going through the process. Take for instance the DJ you said that you just filmed in front of a green screen. You know how many ways you can cut that up, and how many platforms you could put it on, giving them little bits by bits.
And endorsements.
And stay invisible.
And endorsements. And I was shooting for all of that. But like I was saying, it's hard to get people to believe in things that don't exist yet.
Right.
And believe it or not, as much as people want to be noticed, they're afraid to start they're afraid to be the first one to do it. They'll hop on it when they see that it's certified already. To this person got 1 million views. Let me do what they're doing. But they're afraid to be the first one to do it because they're afraid of the ridicule, of the bashing. So a lot of people are just like, I'm gonna say PDRs, and I don't want to say professional riders. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not a professional rider. So that's what it is, bro.
Keeping it clean, right?
A lot of people are PDRs. So, I get along with my ALIKes are the odds. I'm down with the odds. The masses are asses. I do the opposite. People watch the movie. I make the movie. They eat the food, I cook the food. They listen to the music, I make the music. So I'm with the odds. The masses are asses. I do the opposite.
Right. And I think you, like we talked about earlier, nowadays you really have to do this. You have to create your own situation. I don't get because of this DJ interview show, I've gotten so many different opportunities to be on different platforms, a part of different ventures, and more is coming up that, I'm not, I don't want to mention just yet because
I'm just waiting for you to be syndicated. I'm waiting for you to be syndicated. That's what I'm waiting for. That's where it's going next.
I am on my podcast platform.
Right.
And it's everywhere.
But a network is gonna pick you up, like a major network. A bigger machine is gonna come and help your machine, bro. As long as you stay consistent, it happens. And that's another thing as well. Consistency is it. And you always gotta be prepared as if it's gonna happen tomorrow, because you never know.
You never know.
As long as I keep all of my skills sharp, no matter what happens, hopefully they'll think of me to call to solve it. Hey, we need a director. I know MD does films.
Yeah.
We need an engineer, but hold on, I know MD can fuck with that shit.
I just yeah, you're gonna have me editing.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
I just seen a video of his, such and such. So you stay top of mind.
But with that being said, I learned to be exclusive, which shouts out to Larry once again. In order to grow, you have to learn to say no.
Explain that to everybody.
It's very powerful. When you got a certain skill that people want, you're gonna have a lot of people coming at you for it. But 95% of them are gonna waste your time, and this is real talk. They're only there because of that skill. If you didn't have that skill, they wouldn't be there. So out of that 95, only 5% is going to be serious, and that 5% will make up for the 95% waste. But you have to learn how to say no in order to grow in that 5%. And that, like I said, and you'll get it back in multiples. You get it back in multiples.
Nuggets, people, right here.
Right. You know, so it sometimes it may be a close friend you have to say no to, but that's what it is in order for you to grow that one step up.
Yep.
So, you know,
Nice.
I follow some key virtues, which keeps me grounded and keeps me, you know, on point. Keeps me on point.
That is so dope, bro.
Yeah, you are correct. You are correct. You are correct. It's one of the best podcasts all around. I want to tell you why I know it's one of the best, because I was on it 2 years ago. I saw it and okay, this is where it's at. So let me get on it. Let me hop on it now, and look. Was I wrong?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
And once again, I saw it with a different eye.
Yeah.
I saw it with a different eye.
And you talked about consistency earlier, and you know, for everybody, consistency, it will happen. Eventually things start to happen. This is episode 106.
Right.
Most people don't get past episode 3
Correct.
because either they complain about nobody's looking at them. People are looking. People are
Can I
looking.
tell you something
And
crazy?
people are paying
too?
attention.
Like I don't know. I have a Linktree account, but if you saw in the Linktree, I had the Big Underground radio show.
Yeah.
With my man Black Just, DJ Winston from Kingston. This is back in 2007, 8.
Yeah.
You know, and it was live. We had podcasts back then. You know, holding a camera. Before anybody could even think of it, we were podcasting, and we interviewed Granddaddy IU. Shout him out. Rest in peace, Granddaddy. Lords of the Underground, Mr. Cheeks, we had on there. And like I said, we was podcasting before anybody even knew what a podcast was. If I would have stayed consistent.
Yeah. Taking your own advice now, right?
I call myself a fire starter. That's all I do. I start fires and watch it burn, and then start another fire. But then, like, it's weird, man. Like, even like with the battle rapping, with the video I put out back in 2006.
Bro,
I'm styling on you.
Yeah. Say it again so people can hear it.
Okay. Back before rap battling was even a thing on camera, or YouTube started in 2006. I loaded up a rap battle in 2007 onto YouTube. It went viral before anybody knew what viral was.
Yep.
And it actually created the hype that caused battle raps today that you see on URL and all of these entities that are springing up all over the place. It was my video that caused the whole awareness of rap battles.
and it is proof it's still out there, and it's still on YouTube.
And they never thanked me.
They
never thanked me, bro.
Well, I thank you.
It's cool.
You inspired me to create a show.
Shout you out.
Or 3.
You know, yeah, you know, but like I said, it's and that was the document. The mixtape that we were putting out, which is the Timeless Times, which if you go to the rap video, if you go to the rap battle on YouTube, you'll see the link of the CD that we were putting together then to accompany the CD. And it was all independent. It was no major. Because after I did my little, if you want to say my little venture in the music industry, I saw it independent years ago. You know, in all aspects. I love independent. I know it sounds crazy, but I think it's much more work. You know, it's much more groundwork, but you reap the benefits a little bit better. The
Yeah.
fruits of your labor, you actually see it. You know, and it's not a bunch of phony people telling you that you're hot because you got a staff behind you pushing the crowd to, you know, going crazy. But yeah, it's I love it, bro. I can't even lie. I can't lie. And I'm gonna do it till my heart stops.
So now, what projects do you have coming up from the producer side of music and then the producer side of film?
Well, right now, what I have coming out, what we've been working on, Punchline Q, the animated video, which I'm venturing on that side too, of the Black Man video, which is coming out. It's like it's Batman, but Black Man the way we flipped it. That we're gonna push for a little bit. And back into filming, I have Kia, who put out a couple of songs. We're gonna do like a little short, little mini film to accompany the videos, like a 3-song video, little movie film to encompass all the songs into her story.
Okay.
So that's coming out. I gotta give it some time because we still in the process of storyboarding and getting everything to make sense, so we don't look like fools. You know what I'm saying? But that's coming up very shortly. It's gonna be like a nice little series. And did you see Punchline Q's video? Pay Attention.
No.
That's
Only the ones you sent me. Okay.
It's a 7-minute video with a plotted storyline.
Okay.
It's a plotted storyline. It's actually a very, very, very crazy video.
And that's all you?
I was on the back end on the sound, the music.
Okay.
The video itself was done by another fellow producer. I ain't gonna say fellow. It's a girl, Kay the Creator. But I was there during the whole aspect behind the scenes with it going on.
Okay.
The music is produced by me. The promo video is produced by me, film wise, and that carries you right into the video, which is another level of it's like you get sucked in. You get sucked in crazy. Can't lie. You know.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Other than that, man, like I said, if you out there and you guys need any type of advice or commission work, if I like to say, if you need your songs mixed down, if you want an opinion or some advice, I can definitely help out as best as I can. I can't help everybody because I would be on, helping all day and can't handle me. But I would try my best to try to reach out or help when I can.
Yep. Man, thank you.
I'm not selfish.
Thank you. Thank you. Now,
correct.
You introduced me to a number of people. Buddha. You actually had him on.
Yeah, that's my man. That's my man. That's another man that can never do me wrong. He produced Busta Rhymes too. Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. And once again, shouts out, rest in peace, Mello, who's he was a co-producer.
We talked about Mello.
Right, he's a co-producer. And it's funny. My name is Mello too. And that back to how we got to MD. From Doug Branson to MD. Because check it. See how real it is. Hold on. See how real it is. Wrong arm. Hold on a second. Wrong arm. I don't look at it. Look.
He was showing us dieselness.
It says Mello.
Oh,
Mello D.
Yeah.
That's where MD came from.
MD.
Mello D. So
now everybody knows.
Yeah, but Shmello, 1 second, I'm sorry. I think Shmello, everyone calls him Mello too. So instead of getting mixed up with who's who, and I don't want to cause no type of issues as if like we trying to battle for the name type shit and all. you know, because they doing their thing and they doing their thing very well, you know, and we're friends. You know,
Yep.
I lived in one house here, and Mello hung out at a house next door, so we always mesh. You know what I'm saying? But I've never. It was always a friends. It was friends. No funny stuff. No competition. Everyone was genuine. They gave a couple of leads in some ventures when when we coming up,
Right.
and I have nothing but respect, love, genuine love, respect. Can't complain ever. Like I said, they can never do wrong.
Mm. Now you talked about the next house. You're in Long Island, and
Mhm.
I'm assuming you were in Long Island back then too.
Yes.
What artists out there were you guys kind of hanging around or producing that you didn't know was going to be you know big
Well,
and recognizable back in the
well,
day?
where we was, everybody, of course, Busta Rhymes, of course, number one. Went to school with them, with Charlie Brown, Dinko. Let me see, there was a lot of people. Like I said, my wife or MC Shan, I live around the corner where MC Shan used to live at. I've never physically met him, even though I would love to meet him.
He's a
Out
wild
here,
dude.
yeah, it's kind of wild out here. Everyone is in the mix in the areas like I've been I've been with Eric Sermons in his studio, hanging out, Rock Wilder. Of course, I grew up with DJ Johnny Juice. Are you familiar with DJ Johnny Juice at all?
I've heard the name.
Right, he DJ'd for Public Enemy. We went to school together. I'm having hold on a second. I think my power's bugging. It's something's. It's saying I got power, but it's like it's dying. I don't know. But we'll hopefully go.
I tell you, stop messing with them Apple products.
Hey! I'm Apple for life.
I'm a Mac hater.
It's my. Hold on. Babe, I need you for 1 second, babe.
Shout out to Tyrell. What's up, my brother? That's one of my film peoples right there.
All right, hey, it was going down. Yeah, so I mean, as far as like film is concerned, I think it's something that everybody, if you're a producer and you're not venturing into those different categories, what's up? Can you unplug that in for me? Unplug that last one. This one? Yeah, and plug that one in, and then put the plug in that one because it's stronger.
Only on
power.
DJ Interview you could have technical issues live.
Yeah, no, take this one, that one right there. Yeah, plug it in and plug that in that one. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just trying to
have them fixed live.
Right, so but like I said, if you're a producer and you're not venturing into these different categories, and I don't want you to take the term jack of all trades, master of none, because that's a false term. Well, it's actually jack of all trades, a master of none, but a teacher to many. You feel me? So you don't have to know the full aspects in order to know how to function and get what you need out of it. So, and that's what I've learned. Like I said, it's curiosity, which leads to, if you really want to learn about it, the passion is going to keep you going. And the more you're into it, the more you know. Once you get to the level where you feel satisfactory, you may want to venture on because you want to see your product grow. Right. So, and I think videos is like the final step. Yep. Videos is the final step. Once you package it, you have a package at that point. So I don't want to re-term the phrase producer, but producer, there is no category. It's whatever you feel you want to do. And I know it's gonna sound crazy what I'm about to say again. If another man can do it, why can't I? So, and the only difference is knowledge.
Yep.
And I'm smart, just like you, just like every
Hey,
other
hey, watch your language. I'm not smart.
intelligent, you know.
I
But
know a few things, but
hey, well, we still learn every day, and that's the beauty of it too,
yeah.
you know. So and like I said, if you're a true producer, you want to see your product grow to the biggest potential possible, and I don't see how you can stop. So the learning process of film, and every category is deep. Don't get it wrong, but filming is the most, I think, the most intricate one, because depending on the cut, you could turn something from scary to funny.
Yeah. Or
You
vice
know?
versa.
Yeah, correct. So you have to really be a little bit more on point with what you do when you're dealing with film.
Okay. So
You know?
we've dived into the film thing. One of the takeaways I want the DJs to understand, and whether you're watching live or whether you're watching a replay or listening to it on the podcast or the radio station, freeagent.com, freeagentradio.com, my plug.
Shout.
One of the things you need to understand is we're in a visual, and I said this already, we're in a visual world, and when people see you, they believe you.
Mm-hmm.
If I was to go tell you that I was the dopest DJ, and you like, I ain't never seen you online. Nowadays, it's I ain't never heard you. I ain't never seen you online.
Right. Well, like I said, social media is the new advertising.
Yeah.
Social media is the new A&R. Social media beats, which I have to say is cyclical, but it's non-cyclical, because even if times is hard, you can get yourself out of a hard time with the right social media.
Yeah.
You know? So
people do it every day.
Yeah. But the scary part is what length people go to be recognized. That's the scary part. You know, I'm trying to be recognized for my talents as far as what I'm bringing to social media, not for the crazy stuff I'm doing on social media.
Right.
So,
and with the first one you said, to be recognized for the talents, is the slower version,
right,
of getting noticed. The other crazy antics, it'll get you noticed real quick, but then, you know, along with that comes,
can I tell you something? Why?
You gotta be real. Go ahead.
Because people who know you don't support you.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but yes.
It's sad. They sit back, they act like they do, but they sit back and watch to see what happens, so they have something to talk about later to somebody else who knows you. But they're not there to support you. Like I said, on down to people who call you friends. Like I said, if it's free, they'll be there all day. You know, as soon as you say, hey, I'm selling a song and it costs 35 cents, they won't even put that out for you. You know, I could put up a post of this. I'm just using something that's like emotional. Let's say like somebody passed. You know, that's a little bit heavy, but I could put up a post of a girl, let's say, doing something crazy. And on my Facebook page, I'll put up a post of a girl doing something crazy. I'll get 700 likes, 600 likes. I'll put up a link to a new song I'm putting up.
Or one.
Maybe one, and it'll probably be, you know, a family member.
Yeah.
Say, hey, great job. You know, come on, man. And it's the same, and it's going to the same people.
Yeah.
So at that point, you know who's with you and who's not. You know,
it is unfortunate that happens, but you still keep going. Keep going. Somebody is watching.
I have no emotions when it comes to business. So whether they support it or not, I'm not saying I don't care, but I still do what I gotta do, because the world is bigger than the people that I know.
Right.
You know, so I'm doing it for me personally, and you know, like I said, whatever fruits of labor come out of it, that's why I enjoy it.
Right.
So,
Well, we are at that time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, MD, for coming on and blessing us. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
yes. Okay. All right. So, look out for Lakia. She has a song that we just released out called Boo, BOO, and she has other songs. Let me get it right. Raindrops. This is it's a lot of my mind.
You didn't get it right. You had help.
But yeah, Lakia, Lakia. You could type in Boo or Raindrops. That's gonna come up. Do shout out to Punchline Q. Like I said, look out for the Batman video coming very soon. We were just discussing all of the logistics behind it, if you want to say.
Yep.
Like I said, and if you can, just go back into his history and look up the China, as you saw. China. I got so many damn videos. I got so many videos, bro. Resurrection.
What is the other ones? Respirator
and Friends.
Friends. Yeah.
Right. Friends is the one that has DJ Cool Kid in it. And like I said, I'm gonna get DJ Cool Kid in touch with you so he could come on here because he's definitely a powerful entity to be involved with.
Right.
Mr. Jones, my man, Mr. Jones, J1. He's another producer on the low. The Time is Time CD that we did, he co-produced on that with me. Like I opened up, like I said, I'm not a selfish dude. So if you are around, I will find a way to incorporate you in it. You know what I'm saying? And turn you immortal. You know what I'm saying? With me. And my man Black Just, who's on the I Ain't Gonna Hold You freestyle challenge. If you look up I Ain't Gonna Hold You, you'll see that there's 14 MCs, 14 videos. The instrumentals out there available for anyone who wants to join in with the challenge. If you want to make a video, like I said before in the past, and I won't change it, you can shoot yourself with the iPhone or have somebody shoot you with the iPhone. Get in touch with me and I'll edit the footage and put it up. You know?
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I'll edit the footage. All you gotta do is do your bars, and I ain't gonna hold you. Let your girl hold the camera. It don't matter. Let your girl hold the camera, film you, and send me the footage and watch what I do to it. You know, and I'll put it out there with everybody else and put you right next to everybody else. I have no problems with that.
Let me get my lyrics. Let me get my book of rhymes together.
Yo, I soon coming. I'm gonna get you like an intro song too. I'm gonna get you some fire intro song.
Everybody heard it. All 3.5 billion people that's on this platform heard it.
I got you, bro. I'm gonna give you some heat. And I may have Punchline Q do it up. So I'll let me put it together, and I promise you I got you. Other than that, yeah, just stay tuned, man. I got a lot more coming. Follow my pages. Like I said, on the platforms, I'm exclusive beats only. Exclusive beats only. That's on TikTok, Instagram. What else are there? TikTok, Instagram, and something else. Facebook, of course, I'm Doug Brinson. I'm also, I don't even know these platforms. They got so many craps out there, bro. So many craps out there, man. But exclusive beats only. That's me. I don't know. I try to keep it simple. And if you need an original beat, holla at your boy. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep throwing stuff out there. I'm so sorry.
Go.
My website, which is auctionmybeats.com. I got the patent on auctioning beats. It's like an eBay for beats. Right. If you go to auctionmybeats.com, it's there, but it's not there right now because they're doing some.
No, people gonna see this in the future. It will be there.
Right. Yeah, no, it's there. They're just doing have the back end being cleansed out and having it retuned and refined. But Auction My Beats, where you can bid on original beats. When you win the bid, you get the beats with the contracts. It's only you and the beat. That's it. It's not gonna be 75 other MCs on there, and you're not gonna have your identity lost in iTunes, with the songs you make. Cause so the way they abuse the artist within the last few years has been sickening, bro. Sickening. And but the even more sad part is the artist is volunteering to be abused. So that's a whole nother episode.
That's another episode.
They volunteer. It's like Dr. Kevorkian. They giving you the needle and you injecting yourself willingly, trying to get fame. It's crazy. And also,
let us know in the chat if you know who Dr. Kevorkian is. You'll show your age if you know who he is.
Well, I'm telling on myself like that right now.
Yeah, you old.
Well, I'm trying to hide the gray. I'm trying my best to.
Me too.
Shoot. And also, I got my one last website as well. It's in the same process as Auction My Beats. So it should be up and running within the next couple of days. Is Music Central Station. That is a site as well. And I know it sounds great. Along with producing, I also learned the skills to do websites because it's part of a package. It's part of a package, So Punchline Q's website, I had a little bit of issues with. That I came on because I did a very complex site with him, but I'll have it back up and running. But it's
technical
all part of
setbacks.
Yes, sir. It's all part of a package. Every artist, you should be able to sell your stuff privately. You should have. It's like having your own store. So how are you going to make songs and go through the brainwork of making a song and not set up a platform, your own store to sell it? It's like crazy, right. and they go throw their stuff on YouTube, which is okay, but you always need your own home. YouTube is somebody else's home. Somebody else is making money off of that hit, and then they're giving you a piece of what they're making. But if you have your own website, that's your home, that's your money, that's your foundation. Every hit should come right from out of your site, not from YouTube, not from Facebook. They're getting paid, not you. All right, so if you're smart, learn website development skills, learn your filming, learn your engineering, learn your production, learn how to become a walk-in conglomerate. And no one could ever tell you no.
For sure. And you heard it. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for coming on. And I'm always throwing a little sneak peek at my my DJ stuff.
What you got there, 1200?
No, I got Geminis.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Like you said, be different.
Okay,
I like my Gemini turntables.
You know something? People come to me, what program do I use to edit videos? What program do I use to record on? What program do I use to make beats? You know what I tell them?
The one you got.
Whatever works best for you.
Yeah.
What works for me may not work for you.
Yeah.
So you find what you like, you find what you do grow with, and after a while you'll learn every program works exactly the same. It's just what you're doing it with, the material that you're working with.
I'm a DaVinci Resolve person.
I've been there too. That was for my color coding, my coloring, and I'll tell you everything. You could get rid of blemishes on DaVinci. It's one of the best programs for color coding though. And what was the other one? It was one of the things I forgot what it's called. Noids? Is it called Noids?
Never heard of that one.
No, where you adding the filters on top of the filters.
Nodes.
Nodes. Okay, yeah. They got the craziest nodes that you can do. I don't know why I said Noids.
DaVinci Resolve is dope. It's that Final Cut Pro that's a piece of work.
here's the deal. Final Cut Pro, Apple,
We geek it out now.
Apple.
Yeah.
Anything
Hater.
you see can be done in Final Cut Pro. Don't get it twisted, but you can't use it 100% by itself. You always need something else with it. My go-tos are really Adobe After Effects, which is, I think Adobe After Effects is one of the best things on the planet, bro. You know, if you're not familiar with it,
I can agree with you, but it costs money.
But it's pound for pound. Anything Adobe you can't beat. And you can use it on both platforms, Apple and PC. And that's one of the benefits. Just like Pro Tools, you can use on both platforms. You know, but like I use everything, bro. I use everything. Logic, Pro Tools, Adobe, everything. Logic, MPC, Reason, the FL Studio. I'm everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
I know that.
Everywhere.
But yo, we gonna take this down. We got super producer, now film producer, MD with us in the place. I am Harry the Big Dog, and this is the DJ interview. We are here on Tuesdays at 8-ish. It's not 8 o'clock, it's not 9 o'clock, it's somewhere in between. 8-ish.
Yes.
We will talk with you guys on the next episode.
All right. Shout out